Hey guys, it's April. I'm back. Wanted to. Last week we did a little thing about showing you all. I think it was like a last week or a week before. We showed you all an actual like comments or opinions on what you all wanted us to do with the pond that we have. Please excuse my forehead and everything. It's from the sun, and I'm getting patches everywhere, and I do not know how to get it off. So I look crazy right now. I look like I have Indian paint on, but and it's burning up out here. So, but we did start doing some stuff around the house. This place has been here for a long, long time, and when we looked around, there was like lots of flowers that there's probably like 15 flower beds around here. So, when he got the place, there were flower beds around, and there were just flowers growing everywhere. And I was like, well, we did the video on that of the pond last week. I think it was last week or so, something like that. I was like, well, let's just let's reroute get the bulbs from the flowers and move them to the pond. And then we did a few other things to make it look a little bit more homey for us. Obviously, we still haven't fixed the bridge, so it's still kind of tilted. But I'm only using my phone today, so we did a few things. Like we did some row we did like our shack. We did it to where it looked like it was more like a boat or like just like southern style stuff over here. We did it on this side, and then we did the gourds and like the old lanterns and this right here, the fishing thing. I forgot. I think it's a minnow catcher, an old minnow catcher. And then on this side, we did the same thing. If you can see it, it's like the shells in there. And then we just put some shells and stuff across here, and then some buoys down there. And then my favorite part is the swings. They're like swings that tie up, and there's two of them to where we can look out at the pond. And I thought this was like amazing. This is actually my favorite part, is to look out at the pond. This is like my view sitting down. Like I was just sit down right here and just like relax and drink my coffee in the morning, and I can view the pond from right here. So as you can see, you can tell there's some flowers down there. I'll show you in a minute. But we did put some of this stuff out, just kind of make it look like it's maybe a houseboat or like a little shack off the ocean or something. So we put these up. We still have these to put up. We're going to put these paddles up, these old wooden paddles that we found. We're going to put up, so we have one on each side. And so we did this. A lot of this, we're going to make like a little barbecue pit over here. We actually found some antique stuff that Made in USA that we were going to put out too. And then that's my gardening stuff down there. I definitely need that. We put like this little birdhouse out here, which is really cute. But the birds can't get in it, so it's kind of like it's more like just a show. And then this is like over 100 years old. This is what they used to catch fish in back in the day. And you can tell that it's like really, really old. So I thought we could put that up for decoration. So I put all this stuff up for decoration. This is going to be hung up. We just kind of left it here for now. And then we have like a little seashell thing, celebrate. And then we have like this old wooden stove thing that we could put like fire on. We're going to make a fire pit. But we used the same old steps because I thought it looked really cool with the moss and stuff here. So I'll show you right here. I know with the phone it's a little difficult to show, but I thought that would make it look a whole lot better. Thought that would be really cool. So when you step down here. I'll show you. And then over here is the pond. And then this has already been here, so obviously. And then we have the girl here on the rock. And then in the front, you can see the buoys on each side. Each side we put some buoys. I think that's how you say that, hopefully. And then in the front, at night, you have these that glow in the dark. I need to turn it around a little bit so you can see the mason jar front. But they glow at dark, and they look like lightning bulbs in a jar. So it's really, really cute. And they're LED. So you can turn it on at night, and they look just like lightning bulbs or lightning bugs. So there's a little girl got a little butterfly there. And then we found a old creek log that we put these flowers in. Of course, the sun got to them, so I'm trying to save them right now because they look horrible right now, but they did look really, really good in the beginning. So we are gonna get on that. But we put these in, and then if you look over here at these, we put these in. We thought these were called, let me see if you can see a close-up of them. We thought these were called naked ladies. Apparently they are not. They are called just lilies. So I had no clue. They are starting to bloom like really, really good. So I'm very, very happy about that. Then we have some, if you can tell, we put some lights all the way around and some more flowers. I'll walk you around and show you. But it's starting to look a little bit better. Over there I still have a few of those firefly looking things in the jar. And then I have this here and then this. And we're starting to put flowers all the way around. And then there's another one over there. I'll walk you around and show you. They're actually blooming everywhere, thank goodness. Because I was kind of getting worried that they weren't going to bloom. And then we have like this, I think the kids made this birdhouse. It's not a birdhouse, it's more of a bird feeder. And then over here we have one step missing. I think we're just going to put a rock there. But this is what it looks like from up there. So it's like a really cozy little spot to sit. Then we have to, of course, find a door for right there, but that's it. And then there's the bench, obviously. And then we put a hammock up. And I thought that it was like, looked really, really well like that. Like a hammock for everyone. Then we put a walkway through here, some rocks. And then that's an old outhouse, but it's not working condition. It's just for looks. But then we put this hammock out. And then we put like a few little, like a duck there. And then some old cans all the way around. And in between the cans are flowers. So we put flowers there and flowers there. And then you can see the lights that we did. We are going to, however, invest in some lights. And we're going to put a water fountain or a waterfall in. We're going to put it over here and use the liner and make a waterfall. And also a pump. And then I've never made a waterfall, but I think it would be pretty easy. We need the pump and stuff. But I was looking on Amazon and Wish. I don't know how good Wish is, but we'll see. But I've only heard that their clothing is not very good, so I don't know. But there's these balls. They're like light bulbs, but they're in balls, and they float across the pond, and they're at LED. And so I'm thinking about getting like 3 to 6 on one side and 3 to 6 on the other side, and I think it would look really well floating on top, or like those lily pads that light up. So you all tell me in the comments what you all think would be best, or the best kind of lights for the pond. One thing I did want to mention is the last week's video, I said that we made an oopsie about the lily pads. Well, unfortunately, thank God, over here, some are actually taking root. They actually are still in here. They kind of don't look good right now, but they are actually taking root. And I did not think they would do that because we did it completely wrong. We were supposed to put them in a little thing, put soil over them with the bulbs, and then put rocks on them, and then put them in the water. But we just threw them in there because we thought that's how you did it. Unfortunately, that's not how you do it, but fortunately for us, most of them did take root. So if you can see me, sorry about the lighting. If you can see, some of them still are doing good. I'm very, very happy about that. Some of them are doing good, and you can tell they are taking root in the water down here, if you can see. So I'm very happy about that, but some of them are looking a little bad, so I'm hoping that they will actually take root. And then I put some gas cans out here to make it look like old vintage style, and I've got some more tin cans that I found that are over 100 years old, that are worth like a lot of money, like $100 a piece, that I'm going to put out here. This, however, was old, really old, and it had fell over, so I just made that a spot anyway. And I'm going to take all this out and maybe put something else here. But there was a pond here, like I said before, so we're taking out all of the stuff that was in here and put them over here. And then back there, there was there's like 3 or 4 other gardens that they had back there. So we're going to do that as well. But yeah, that is an old blind over there for hunting. So I think the kids were playing that for a while. But then over here, see, we just put these in not too long ago. They were not blooming, and now they are blooming. And I think they look absolutely gorgeous. And then over here, these were not blooming, and now they're blooming. However, these roses died, but I think they are going to come back. So I'm not going to give up on them yet, but we just put these here, and look, they're already starting to grow, and they were not growing over here. And then if you can tell, there's some over there in the old pond. So I think we're doing a little bit better. I did, however, want to show you something that I thought was the most cool invention that I've never seen before until now. We did put lights down around here. I may put a few rocks and some little other things around here. We did rake up a pile that we need to burn or like put in bags or something. But I found this, and it's from Walmart. And what it is when you like want to, I just thought it was so cool. I've never seen anything like this. And yeah, I just got excited about it for some reason. I don't know why. But you go in and you dig your dirt, and when you pull the dirt out, you hit this button and release it, and the dirt comes out. And I thought that was like so cool. Apparently they are like used a lot, so I didn't know about that. But I thought that was really, really awesome. And I have like 2 of them. And he was like, oh, everybody uses those. So I was like, I didn't. I had no clue they even existed. So just heads up, if you've never seen those before, they work amazing. But I thought I'd let you see like all of the stuff that we put out. We are going to do some more. We're going to put another bench probably over there in between the 2 cans. And then we're going to put up some more flowers. And then we're going to do another walkway. And this walkway, this old walkway, if you see it right here, if you can see it. Let me see if you can. With my phone, it's kind of hard to. You see the walkway, the old walkway? Let me see if we can get up to it. The old walkway goes all the way up, and it goes all the way to another gazebo that we have to clean out, and I'm going to make it like there's another 2 or 3 flower beds behind it. But if you look behind here, it's gorgeous. We have, let me see, we have got, like, it's rocks. It's like under rocks that you can see, like there's tons of them, of those lilies up there that they made, like tons of little, see, there's another one right there. Like there's so many. They had like 20 different things here, 20 different like little gardens here, and I thought it was so awesome. So this is what it looks like from the front. And if y'all have any suggestions on like what else to put out here,